Hi everyone, so welcome back. My name is Swati and today we are going to solve our second question. So let us quickly see what is there in our second question. So I hope the screen is visible and yeah, give me a moment. Yes, and this is our second question. What is 1 divided by 0 and why? So first of all, let us understand about this term divided by. What is the meaning of this word divided by? Okay. Do you know that we use this division when we want to, divide or distribute a number equally among few things, right? Okay, I'll just make you understand what I said with an example. Suppose you have a number, 16. All right. Okay, suppose you have a 16 chocolates. Okay, let me just take a very simple example for you. So suppose you have you have 16 chocolates and you have four people. All right. You have four people and you have to distribute these 16 chocolates among these four people. Okay. So let us assume that this is, like one of the kids, okay, present here. This is another kid, and this is the third kid, and this is the fourth kid. Now the question is, how can you distribute these 16 chocolates among these four kids? Now there is one rule that you cannot give unequal chocolates to the kids. You have to give equal chocolates to all the four kids. So what do you think is the answer? How can you do this? Okay, so someone is saying that we can give two chocolate to everyone, right? So let us check what will happen. If I give two chocolates to this, that means I have to give the two chocolates to the other one also because that is the rule, as I said. So two, two, two. Oh, what is this? This is 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 2, 6, 6 plus 2, 8. That means we did not use all the chocolates. We just used 8 chocolates. But there is another rule that you have to use all the chocolates. There should not be any chocolate remained, right? So you have to use all the chocolates and you have to distribute equally among all the four kids. Now that means 2, 2, 2 you cannot do, right? So that is why you will think of something else. And do you know how much you will give to each students, like each kids? So you will give 4 to this, 4 to this, 4 to this kid, and the 4 to the last kid also. And now can you just add this, and can you not see that now you are getting the total chocolates at 16, and you have also distributed the number of chocolates equally among the students. That means you are correct this time. So what you did here, you have basically 16 chocolates and you had to divide between or like you can say among four kids, right? So you have given 4 to this, 4 to this kid, 4 to this kid, and 4 to this kid. Do you know that what we did here? We distributed among 4 kids, but basically we have divided here, right? So what is this? 16. Okay, how many kids are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 kids are there. And you can see that if you divide these two numbers, you will be getting a number 4, right? I know that you know the division right now. So the answer is 4, and that's how you can decide that each kid will get how many chocolates. But that is not the question. Our question is something else. Our question is, what is 1 divided by 0? Okay. Now, when I'm saying 16 divided by 4, as you can see that here I have 16 chocolates and here I have 4 kids. Now the question is, what is 1 divided by 0? That means here it says that you have 1 chocolate, okay, and you have to divide this among 0 kid. 0 meaning what? We know that 0 means nothing, and it says that we need to distribute or give 1 chocolate to 0 kids. Do you think that it is possible that you can give 1 chocolate to a 0 kid, to no one? Is it possible? No, it is not possible. So basically, this expression is not possible. And that is why we say that 1 upon 0 is not valid. And do you know that this has another term also? That is 1 upon 0 is not valid, meaning, oh, just a second. I think the screen was not visible. Give me a moment. Yes, I hope it is visible now. Yeah. So 1 upon 0 is nothing. Okay. And 1 upon 0 meaning we have to distribute 1 chocolate to 0 kids. And this is not possible. That is why this expression 1 upon 0 is not valid. And there is another term for this word not valid, which is undefined. Okay. So 1 upon 0 is undefined, and undefined meaning also we can say that the value of 1 upon 0 is infinity. Now you must be very curious to know what is this infinity. So I will explain you what is this infinity in the next question. So I hope you understood the answer for this question, that what is 1 divided by 0 and why. The answer is 1 divided by 0 is not possible, or we can say the answer is undefined or infinity. Alright, so I hope you have understood this answer. Alright, now we can move to the next question, and the next question says, let us quickly see, because you had this word infinity, correct? Give me a moment. I will share the question, and I hope the question is visible now. Now, just now you saw a word infinity, right? That was that was a thing that you just saw. Now the question is, what is this infinity? Okay, I think the third question is, just a second. Let me just check what is the third question. All right. Yes, the third question. Okay, I have not pasted the third question, I guess. All right, I'll just quickly say what is the third question. Okay, and the third question is, how can I explain the concept of infinity to a student? All right, so I'll make you understand what is this infinity. I'll draw something here. Please let me know whether you have seen this before or not. All right, what is this? All right, this is a line. Okay, now I want to ask you one thing. So what I want to ask is, give me a moment. Yes, so I want to ask that you have seen scale, correct? Now on scale, how many numbers you can see? 15. Okay, that means you are having a smaller scale. Okay, we have a larger scale also, right? We have a large scale also on which you can see somewhere like 30 numbers. Okay, the last number that you can see is 30. But my question is, what about the numbers after 30? Where can you see the numbers after 30? Because we know that there are numbers after 30 also. But the question is, where do you see all those numbers? And that is where we will talk about a number line, right? What is a number line? A number line is a line where we can arrange all the numbers that are known to us. Okay, so let us understand about number line in brief, and then we will talk about what is this word infinity. Give me a moment. Yes, I hope it is visible now. All right, so let us understand this. So this is a line, right? And now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to arrange the numbers on this line. And that is why it is called number line, first of all. So let us start with 0, okay? 1. You know that the smallest number is 0. For time being, for you, let us consider the smallest number is 0. Okay? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and so on. Do you know that this won't stop at 12? This arrow, see, this arrow here indicates that this line will move, towards the right. It will move on and on. It will not get stopped anywhere. All right. So this arrow is indicating that the line will go forward. Okay. It won't stop. Now, so if it will go forward, that means we can arrange the numbers after 12, which is 13, 14, 15, 16. In fact, after 15, in fact, after 30, in fact, after 100, in fact, after 1000. All right. If I ask you one thing, what is the biggest number you know? What will be your answer? Okay. So someone is saying the biggest number is, okay, you say, I'll write down. Okay. So someone is saying the biggest number is 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. This is what you are saying, the biggest number? All right. What I'll do is I will add another 0 in this. Now, don't you think that it is now bigger than your number that you had given? Yes. Yes, it is. All right, now Anushka is here, okay, and Anushka is saying that, okay, I will add one more zero. Oh, this number is now greater than what I had said now. Okay, now we have here Aniket, and he is saying that, okay, I want to add two more zeros. Oh my goodness, now it is a very bigger number. And in the same way, we will have a competition that you will say, okay, I'll add one number, I'll add one number. And in that way, we will keep on adding the numbers again and again and again. That means we are not going to reach to a biggest number. Yes, because every time you will say that, okay, I'll add one zero, I'll add one zero. That means we are not going to reach to the biggest number. So what is the biggest number? So that means when I ask you, what is the biggest number, you can say that no, I cannot say that there is any biggest number because I can keep on adding the 000 and it will become greater, 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 right? So we cannot say that this one is the final number because after that also there is a number. After that number is also there is a number. So it means there is no biggest number, right? And because we do not know anything about that biggest number, so that is why we call that biggest number to be infinity. So basically this infinity is not a number, okay? Because we do not know any number which is the biggest one, as I said, right? But here this infinity we just use that, okay, there is the last thing, okay, present on this number line, and that last thing we are denoting as infinity. But remember, infinity is not a number, okay? And this is basically a sign of infinity, and this is the word, right? Okay, so I'll explain you about this in detail in the next class. So I hope you understood about the concept of infinity. And yes, thank you so much. Bye bye. See you next time.